This comic strip tells of the Eagle Force, stories you can act up with die-cast metal Eagle Force action figures, each sold separately. There's Captain Eagle and Talon. You can pretend KO is a judo fighter, Turk, a strongman, and Sergeant Brown, a demolitions expert. And this is the enemy, General Mamba.
Destroy the Eagle Force.
Head of R.I.O.T, plus Baron Von Chill, Betaman, and Shock Trooper, each sold separately. Captain Eagle, KO, Turk, and all Eagle Force figures, each sold separately by Mego.
Hello, my name is Fu Manchu, and yesterday I looked at one of the Eagle Force figures, Captain Eagle, the leader of Eagle Force. So today, I think we need to check out one of the agents of R.I.O.T, the roving international organization of tyranny. And today we're going to be looking at a character that originally was named Pyro, quickly changed to Fireball, and then later changed to Beta Man. And now back to Fireball, which is kind of weird. So let's go check him out, shall we? Today's review will be on the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys. Eagle Force. Whoa, wait a minute. R.I.O.T versus Eagle Force. And this is for Fireball Pyrotechnic Sabotage. Now, first up, I love how the package changes from the good guys to the bad guys, how instead of saying Eagle Force, now it says R.I.O.T versus Eagle Force. Now, that's not something that ZICA Toys came up with on their own. This is the way the old 1980s figures looked as well, and I love how they carried that on to these newer figures. That is awesome. Here's the artwork there of Fireball, or Beta Man, as you might call him if you like the old figures, and that is awesome indeed, man. Check that out. He's the Firefly of the group, and that is so cool indeed. I love the colors on him, and I love that welding mask that he's wearing. Now, you'll notice over here in the figure, he's not actually wearing the welding mask, so it's down there probably in his accessories. That is so cool, but he looks awesome. Looking at the back of the card, and it's exactly like Captain Eagle's. It's 100% collector friendly. You just slide this card art out, play with the figure all you want, put the figure back in the little tray, and then slide the card back in, and you've still got a mint on card figure, and that is awesome. Now, everything down here is 100% exactly the same as the Captain Eagle's card, and then up here, that little blurb there is exactly the same, but the rest is all new, so let's check it out. Looking at his bio, it says, nobody knows Fireball's true identity or how he came to be involved with R.I.O.T, but they do know his thirst for destruction all too well. Following in the footsteps of the previous Fireball, this current iteration has all the obsessions with twice the body count. Unleashing a reign of terror across Europe, just as the united forces of several different military organizations was descending on him, he vanished. Off the grid for several years, he emerged alongside a team of firebugs, and has once again begun raising the country with cold, hard flame. So apparently this is a whole new character carrying on the legacy of the original Fireball, Pyrotechnic Sabotage. And there's a little quote from Captain Eagle that says, nobody knows who he really is or what his connection might be with the original Fireball, but one thing is clear, he is just as deadly alone, and when teamed up with the firebugs, seems to be nearly unstoppable. Hopefully, his instability and unnatural obsessions can help Eagle Force take him down. For good. So that's really cool. I didn't expect this to be a whole new character. I just assumed it was the same guy from the 80s. But I guess he played with fire a little too much and somebody else took over for him. And what's this unnatural obsessions that Captain Eagle is referring to? Does Fireball collect hot toys too? I mean, maybe he saw their logo, you know, with that little fire all around it, and he thought, hey, this is a line for me. Man, he better be stealing a lot of money, because those things are expensive. But anyways, enough about that. I say we waste no more time, and I say we open them! So, here's Fireball 2.0, or Beta Man, fresh out of the package, and he looks awesome. I love the red. Ooh, look at his armor there on his chest. That is cool. I love the rivets and stuff. He's got the 3 grenades. That looks awesome. I love the red, black, and yellow. That looks so good. But yeah, this figure looks awesome, and I'm already happy with him, and I don't even have him all geared up yet. This looks cool. And just look at the wash there on his pants and stuff. It really shows up. Because Captain Eagle's pants were just basically black. If there was a wash, I didn't see it. But yeah, this looks so good. And there's his face there. So now we know who you are, Fireball 2.0. We'll just do a facial recognition on you and... Oh, you're an action figure. Okay. Looking at him from behind, and just check out all the detail work there of the vest again. And just like Captain Eagle's, the vest is removable, and that is awesome indeed. The wash continues on the back of his pants there. That looks so cool. Now, when I saw this figure in the package, I thought for sure that this upper leg was going to be exactly like Captain Eagle's, but if you look, he's got a pouch and not a gun holster. So maybe the upper thigh is the same with the straps, but they definitely changed out that holster with a pouch, and that is cool. And check out on his arm here, he's got the little R.I.O.T logo tampoed on, and that looks awesome. It's very crisp and clear, and I love that. That is amazing. Now, looking at him like this, here he is with the vest on, and if we take the vest off, what will he look like? I'd say he looks pretty darn awesome. Just check out the shading there on his muscles. That looks so cool. Now with the vest off, it looks like he's wearing like a long sleeve shirt or maybe a skin diver suit or something. That is awesome. But to complete the look, you need this vest. And you know what else you need? His other accessories. So let's go check them out, shall we? Just like with Captain Eagle, all of Fireball's accessories are in a little plastic bag, and check that out. You can see his little welding mask inside there, his flamethrower, and a bunch of hands. So let's pull them out and see what they look like. First up, he includes 8 extra hands. He's got these grabby hands here. He's got these weapon holding hands. He's got some more weapon holding hands, and then down here he has some fists. Now, unlike Captain Eagle, they actually remembered that he's wearing gloves, and they painted all of his hands black, and I absolutely love that. Next up, he has his little flamethrower. Now, I was wondering why this figure didn't include tanks to go on his back, but as you can see, this little flame unit has its little tank attached, and that is awesome. By far the coolest accessory is his welding mask helmet. That is awesome. You can see some rivets on there, the red tinted lens, which is just painted. And you can see it's all pitted and dented up. And what's really cool is if you look at the left side, you can see some of the dents are like painted in silver. Now, maybe those are bullet holes that ricochet off his helmet. I don't know, man, but that is awesome. If you look inside of the helmet, you'll see that there's little indentions for his nose and like where his brow would be, and that's pretty cool. So, here's Fireball all geared up with his mask on his head, his right hand swapped out, and holding his flamethrower, and that is so cool. Now, putting the mask on his head was a little scary because the plastic is pretty, stiff, and so I heated it up with a hairdryer, and it went on there really well. Now, what's really cool about it is, if you're afraid to put the mask over his face because you might scratch his nose or something, you can always put the helmet on top of his head like the old package art from the 1980s, and that looks equally as awesome. So, here's Fireball standing alongside of Captain Eagle, and they've already had 3 arguments just posing them here, but man oh man do they look good together. Now, if you look carefully, you will see that some of the parts are shared, and that would be the upper thighs and maybe the crotch or something. But like I said, they did change out the holster on Captain Eagle and gave Fireball a little pouch or whatever, but you can see that the pieces are the exact same. But man, they look so good. Looking at the figures from behind, and you'll be able to see that the pants and the upper thighs have the same wrinkle patterns and stuff, so you can see that those are shared parts. But even though they're using shared parts, it's just a few between these 2 figures, and these figures still look distinctively different. Now, I didn't show this in the Captain Eagle review, but here's how these figures scale alongside of a modern G.I. Joe Duke figure and an old Red Shadows Palitoy figure, and man, I think they look awesome. So, what do I think of this very first member of R.I.O.T that I've added to my Eagle Force small collection? Well, I love him. When I first saw the design of this figure, I was like, yep, I gotta have him. He looks so cool. And you know what? I am not disappointed. This figure is awesome. So, there's my review of the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys R.I.O.T versus Eagle Force. Fireball! And man, this figure is awesome. I absolutely love this line, and man, I cannot wait to add to my very small Eagle Force collection, because I've got like 2, right? But I got a few more waiting in the wings, so if you want to see who they are, until next time, tune in for more!
Can Captain Eagle fight off General Mamba? It's up to you when you're in command of the Eagle Force.
Food Reviews!
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Food Reviews. And I'm out!